Audio working? Okay, now second microphone. I feel well with all these microphones and cameras, honestly. It's a pleasure for me being here because I came 10,000 kilometers away from southern part of Germany, representing the Cultural Institute of Technology, which is the largest technical research center in Europe. And for us, AI plays a very important role, but not only AI as itself, it has a very important role in all the applications that change. And to my feeling, AI is a tsunami that really changes every part of industry, every part of social life, every part of teaching. And as a professor at this research center, I can tell you that it's our goal to have a joint approach, especially with East Africa, because we see that you have a lot of chances. You have young people, you have a wonderful environment, and it's my goal to support something that is bridging the gap between research, teaching, education, and industrial partners. Because in the end, it's all about being part of a value chain, not only consumers. It's so important that you have a startup environment, and this is what I can bring, what my institution can bring to East Africa, and this is my goal, and therefore I'm here with my team to support that, be part of that on the same eye level with all the universities you have here, and so it's my pleasure being part of that community and that team. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Ed. Let me invite those from Cindy.
Great. Good afternoon, distinguished partners, members of the media, and ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rose Delilah Gisicho. I am representing Zindi within the EAC AI Alliance. So the AI for EAC Innovation Challenge is a regional program designed to mobilize East African students, researchers, and early career professionals to develop practical and responsible AI solutions for challenges affecting their communities. Over the next 6 months, Zindi and its partners will deliver courses, webinars, in-person trainings, practical challenges, mentorship, and access to computing resources. The program will culminate in a 2-day innovation challenge hosted through partnering universities across the region. This edition will include priority challenges areas as public health and finance. The Ebola Challenge track will enable participants to explore how AI and data can support regional preparedness, early detection, and response to cross-border public health threats. The finance track, supported by Equity Technology Group, will invite participants to develop practical and inclusive solutions that can improve financial access, assess risk, strengthen security, detect fraud, and help institutions serve individuals and businesses more effectively. Promising participants may also access internships, further training, validation support, and other pathways provided through program partners. The first edition demonstrated the region's interest and potential. It attracted nearly 3,900 registrations across all 8 EAC partner states, produced more than 5,000 successful submissions, and connected leading participants to internship opportunities, including stipend-supported placements through JICA. The second edition aims to engage 20,000 East African and expand access to underrepresented communities and universities. Registrations will take place through the Zindi platform. The official registration link, full challenge description, and program timelines will be shared through Zindi, the EAC AI Alliance, and partner communication channels. The AI for EAC Innovation Challenge is more than a competition. It's a regional pathway connecting talent, practical skills, research, employment, and innovation. So our message to the East African innovators is simple. Focus on the problems that matter, build responsibly, and demonstrate how artificial intelligence can improve the lives of people across the region. Thank you.
Can I invite Olivia from
To all distinguished guests, good afternoon. Equity Group is pleased to join the ESC AI Alliance ecosystem to announce its commitment to partner on the finance track. This is the second edition of the AI for ESC Innovation Challenge, and we're happy to join and be part of this ecosystem. Artificial intelligence is already transforming financial services. It's changing how institutions understand and also serve customers to access risk, fraud, extend credit, and design more responsive services. But most important, let's ask ourselves this question: what can artificial intelligence do? Can we use it to simply, responsibly address the real challenges that we face as our communities? Across East Africa, millions of individuals and businesses are still in need of better and access to financial and affordable, secure, relevant financial services. Small enterprises need improved access to finance. Farmers need solutions that reflect their realities, their languages, and also their economies. Entrepreneurs also need strong pathways to turn viable ideas into viable businesses. At the same time, financial institutions must continue to strengthen their trust, security, and consumer protection. The AI for ESC Innovation Challenge provides an important platform for East Africa talent to respond to these challenges. By supporting the finance track, Equity Group seeks to encourage students, researchers, and innovators to develop practical, responsible, and inclusive AI solutions for the regional financial sector. Our commitment goes beyond the partnership in the competition. It is about building stronger bridge between the talent, the technology, and the opportunity. We want participants to work on real-world challenges, benefit from the experience of industry professionals, and develop solutions with potential to progress beyond the competition. We also believe that the private sector must play a crucial role and a very active role in shaping East Africa's AI ecosystem. Businesses cannot remain as observers to this transformation. We must contribute our expertise, provide practical challenges, support mentorship, and create pathways through which promising talent can grow. Our message to East Africa innovation is simple: focus on the problems that matter, challenge the existing approaches, and show us how artificial intelligence can make finance more inclusive, more secure, and more responsive to the needs of our people. Equity Group is proud to support this region initiative and to work alongside the East Africa community, the government of Germany, ESTO, IUCA, and other partners. Together, we can ensure that East Africans are not only using AI, but are also creators of the solution that advance inclusion and shared prosperity across the region. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Winnie. Let me take this opportunity to welcome Professor Rai, the Acting Executive Secretary of Inter-University Council, for his press remarks. Thank you.
Thank you very much. From IUCA's perspective, the AI for ESC Innovation Challenge is a strategic complement to mainstream academic programs, providing practical platform for translating AI knowledge, research, and talent into innovative solutions that respond to real development challenges across the East African community. The challenge strengthens collaboration between universities, industry and society while creating opportunities to identify, nurture, and accelerate promising student and staff-led innovations and beyond towards application, commercialization, and scale. I, USAIR, highly appreciate the private sector, Zindi, Equity, and others, and industry partners whose expertise, mentorship, technology investment, and real-world challenges are critical in bridging the gap between academic learning, research, and innovation impact. I, USAIR, will continue to mobilize university students and staff across the region to actively participate in the challenge, and will work closely with partners like Zindi and other partners to streamline its design and implementation, strengthen regional participation, and ensure alignment with broader objectives of building an AI-ready and innovation-driven East African community, but also innovation-driven East African higher education ecosystem. I thank you very much for this opportunity, and we're looking forward for the launch of the second challenge. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Rai. Let me take this opportunity to welcome Dr. Sylvain Sokoth for his press opening remarks.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. From the perspective of ESTO, this is an opportunity to deepen and widen the cooperation, especially among partners, and also to ensure that the application of AI or use or deployment of AI infiltrates and permeates all sectors of our society. ESTO, as a coordinator of research, science and technology and innovation, is really delighted that we are at the second stage of highlighting the importance of application and use of AI and ensuring that none is left behind, targeting the academia, research organizations, development partners, and other interested parties to ensure that AI finds a footing at the right time. Thank you and feel welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Sylvain Sokoth. Let me take this opportunity to welcome Honorable Joachim for his press remarks. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, representatives from the press, good afternoon. My name is Joachim Schmidt. I head the Central and East Africa Division in the Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development, BMZ in Germany. We are here to finalize negotiations with the EAC Secretariat on a new round of commitments. We are in a position to commit 40 million euro for the next 2 years, and I believe there will be a separate press event for that and a press release. With respect to AI, artificial intelligence is already helping to shape how economic grows, how health systems respond, and how young people build their careers. I think we are at an early stage to understand the impact of artificial intelligence. For us in the German government, there is one thing is clear. There's a huge potential for the people in East Africa to not only be consumers, but to also move into the driver's seat. And we are quite honored to be able to support you in this path, in this endeavor. When I return to Germany, I have to say I'm quite confident what I've seen here, the discussions. I think the EAC, under the umbrella of the EAC, you've taken up that challenge and you've started a very, very important path. On the one hand side, the EAC AI Alliance is a fascinating network of partners bringing together stakeholders from all sides, university, private sector, research, policy making, and it's constantly growing as we see with the Equity Group joining this network. And then on the other level, more closely to people, with the launch of the second edition of the AI for EAC Innovation Challenge, you now aim to reach 20,000 East Africans across all partner states. I want to highlight the new Ebola Challenge track. It shows how student engagement and applied research can translate into real solutions for pressing public health challenges. And this is really what we mean by development cooperation: practical, collaborative, and focused on impact. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Joachim. At this moment, I invite Honorable DSG Arik for his press remarks. Thank you.
And thank you very much, our Director of Ceremony, and thank you for adjusting the microphone after Joachim. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the media houses, a very good afternoon to you all. It is my pleasure on behalf of the Secretary General of East Africa Community to warmly welcome you to the EAC Secretariat and for the launch of the second edition of the AI for EAC Innovation Challenge. Allow me to begin by expressing our sincere appreciation to the government of Germany and for all our partners for their continued commitment to supporting East Africa digital transformation, innovation, and skill development. Excellencies, today we mark an important milestone in strengthening the Regional Artificial Intelligence Alliance. The East Africa Community and the government of Germany have welcomed Equity Group Holdings and Nokia as new strategic partners under the EAC AI Alliance, strengthening collaboration on AI innovation, research, and capacity building across our region. We are also launching today the second edition of the AI for EAC Innovation Challenge, which will expand AI training and innovation opportunities to thousands of young people, researchers, and entrepreneurs across all the eight countries of EAC partner states, enabling them to develop practical solutions to regional challenges and participate in the digital economy. The second edition will provide $50,000 in prize funding to support winning teams developing AI-powered solutions addressing regional challenges, building on regional success. Distinguished delegates, we call upon the AI Alliance because it is an ESC-driven initiative. We are grateful to partners such as Germany for their support. We want to build this as a platform where governments, the private sector, development partners, universities, and research institutions can come together to shape and invest in the region's AI future. The alliance is therefore an invitation to partnership. We are calling on more partners to come on board and help us build a sustainable, homegrown AI ecosystem in East Africa. Our ambition is to use the EAC AI Alliance to mobilize public-private partnership and invest in an AI research and innovations, skill development, and the infrastructure needed to make AI work for East Africans. This includes access to computing resources, data, and other digital infrastructure, alongside the human capacity to develop and apply AI solutions. The EAC AI Alliance will support the establishment of regional AI research networks, collaborative innovations, and AI hubs, while strengthening AI skills across our universities and technical institutions, with a particular focus on young people and women. It will also support the development of a regional AI strategy, policy alignment, and a regional observatory to strengthen knowledge sharing and evidence-based decision making. This is also about ensuring that we develop AI responsibly. Regional and global partnership allow us to learn from one another and collectively address the risks that come with AI, including disinformation, cybersecurity threats, data leakages, and misuse. Excellencies, Germany has committed 5 million euro for 2025-2028 to support the establishment of the ESE AI Research Network, the skilling of 50,000 East African youth in AI, and the implementation of the ESE AI strategy with partner states, including development of bankable AI infrastructure projects in partnership with the private sector. We are grateful to partners such as Bayer and Cassava Technologies, who are contributing through various ways, among them paid internships for young people, computing resources, and training. And this is not only the only contribution we are getting, but the beginning. We invite more partner states, innovators, researchers, universities, and businesses to join the AI Alliance and invest in an AI ecosystem that builds in ESC, for ESC, and with East Africans at the center. Building original success. This launch builds on the success of the inaugural AI for ESC Innovation Challenge held in 2025. The first edition engaged 3,900 participants from 100 universities across Burundi, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Kenya, Rwanda, Somalia, South Sudan, Tanzania, and Uganda. Through a 6-month program of training, webinars, and practical innovation challenges, participants develop AI solutions addressing challenges in key sectors including health, agriculture, finance, and education. The second edition aims to expand this impact by reaching 10,000 East Africans through AI skill development, creating new opportunities for students, researchers, and innovators to develop practical solutions for regional development. AI for regional challenges, strengthening health security. A key additional to this edition of AI for ESC Innovation Challenge is the introduction of a dedicated Ebola responsive challenge. The challenge will invite researchers, students, and innovators to develop artificial intelligence models that support disease outbreak detection, preparedness, and response. This initiative demonstrates the ESC AI Alliance commitment to applying technology to strengthen public health systems by supporting early warning mechanisms, improving data-driven decision-making, and enhancing regional resilience against emerging health threats. We appreciate the progress we are celebrating today as a result of strong collaboration between the governments, development partners, universities, research institutions, and the private sector. I wish to recognize and appreciate the valuable contribution of partners including the government of Germany, GIZ, IUSEA, ESTO, Kiswahili Commission, Zindi, UNESCO Campus Africa, JICA, Equity Group Holdings, Nokia, Bayer, KIT, and Cassava Technologies. Your partnership demonstrates that building a successful AI ecosystem requires collective action and collaboration across our region. In conclusion, the EAC remains committed to building an AI ecosystem that is trusted, inclusive, and developed with East Africans at the center. I thank you for your kind attention. I am reminded that we have to officially launch the second edition, and that therefore I declare the second edition officially launched. Thank you. Thank you, Honorable DSG. Now I hand over to Lillian, our communication officer, for the session on questions. Thank you. You're welcome, Lillian.
Thank you very much, DSG, and the rest of the speakers for a fantastic readout of exactly why we are gathered here. And I have to just say that this is even bigger. Ross reminds me that 20,000 people are going to be direct beneficiaries of this. So this is set to be one of the biggest, if not Africa's biggest, challenge on artificial intelligence. Habari za mchana wanahabari? Karibuni sana Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki. And at this juncture, and just I'm very excited because we also have our executive secretary in charge of Kiswahili. Kwa hivyo, hapa hana bahati leo. But we have an opportunity to have the recap in Swahili by our very well enabled executive secretary. At this juncture, I'd just like to give an opportunity to the journalists to ask a question on exactly what they feel they have learned or what they are keen on asking. Please introduce yourself by saying your name and the media house you come from, and then you can ask who you exactly want to ask the question. And just to note, online we are joined by a couple of media. I just want to appreciate the Nation Media Group from Kenya, the Nation Media Group from Tanzania who've also joined us, and CGTN, amongst other journalists who are following the proceedings live. And we're going to be sharing with you the press release right after this session. Karibu.
My question is,
please introduce yourself and who.
I'm working with The Guardian. My question is, what will make AI solution ready for adoption in the financial sector?
That's to the Equity Group. So you can, perhaps you can share the mic, yeah?
What will make AI accessible in the financial sector? Nazonga Kiswahili. So, but okay, how to, in regards with everybody, nitatumia kizungu kidogo. So how to make AI accessible in the financial sector, how we look at it is in different angles, right? The first thing is normally when you look at how we serve, like let's say the last mile client in the financial sector, an underserved unbanked individual, right? To make AI accessible, what we see is patterns and trends in data that is not included when we are credit scoring, and through AI we're able to at least get data that is not accessible when the normal financial institution will score you, let's say on just what you provide in terms of your financial documentation. But we also look at alternative scoring, and with alternative scoring we can get your behavioral patterns, how you get in on a phone and let's say pay, let's say your airtime, we can grab that, how you get in to do other alternative ways, so we get a comprehensive report beyond just your financial data for you to be able, so with an equity ecosystem, you're able to access your healthcare, you're able to access our eSIM, which is which also provides another alternative source of data for that scoring piece, right? So that's one piece for inclusion. Another piece that we are seeing that will play a major role is also AI in the languages, so that that last mile unbanked customer can even understand how to use financial services, be it transacting, be it getting financial insights, because saa zingine, let's say kama uko unaongea let's say Kisukuma, right? Hakuna app inaongea Kisukuma ama Kikuyu ama Kikamba, Kimasai, right? So at the end of the day, how do we bring AI together with financial services to reach that unbanked customer that might not have those traditional, languages when it comes to interacting with us in financial services? So one of the alternative data that it provides. The second, it will be now, that insights that a customer can get even in their language to transact with us. Yes, so we are expanding to 15 countries, and in those 15 countries, you can see these different languages. South Sudan will be speaking something different, Congo is speaking Lingala, Rwanda is Kenya Rwanda, so for us to access all the 15 countries we are serving, we have to also incorporate that language piece, and especially in East Africa, Kiswahili will now play that major role. If you go to Equity Bank Tanzania, we'll transact na Kiswahili, even there's an AI agent there, inaongea Kiswahili vizuri. Asante.
Asante sana. Second question, please introduce yourself.
Yes, so I have something I want to know. My name is Martin Kayera from Daily News. How will the EAC sustain the impact of the AI EAC innovating challenge beyond the competition?
That goes to our Deputy Secretary General. The sustainability of this challenge after. So you can take that up. After this challenge, how does the EAC look at sustaining this initiative?
Thank you so much. First of all, I would like to inform the media that EAC has taken AI as a flagship project of the community, because AI cut across all sectors of our life in the community, be it education, be it health, be it infrastructure, be it communication, call it whatever, trade, and so on. And therefore, we felt as the community that promoting responsible use of AI is for the benefit of East Africans. We have started the project with the support of our development partners, but going forward, EAC for sustainability will take the lead through the partner states' contribution and calling upon the private sector within the community to partner with us as we sustain this flagship project of the community. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You can switch on your microphone.
My name is Ahmed Mahmoud. I'm working at Zanzibar Leo newspaper. I want to know something. Why is the German supporting EAC AI Alliance and the EA for EAC Innovation Challenge?
Why is Germany supporting the East African community in this initiative?
Thank you very much. Maybe on a general level, for us, regional integration is of utmost importance. Being German, being a member of the European Union, we've seen how much benefits you can have from regional integration in general. This is why we are here and have been supporting the EAC for a long time. With respect to AI, it was mentioned before, this is like a tsunami. This will change everything. And I think that goes for development cooperation as well. I think it is so important we had this discussion earlier on internally, and it was often mentioned, you can either be a consumer, even for being a consumer you need access. So the first thing, it's already an achievement if you're a consumer, but let's not only be consumers, let's find our own solutions. And I think this is really what we try to bring forward in our development cooperation in all the different areas. We are not here to tell you solutions. Solutions will have to come from within East Africa, within the East Africa Commission, within the partner states, from the people itself. But I think to kind of help and assist in the frame conditions to make it possible for people to get started on this way, I'm convinced this will be sustainable. It will have such a speed, it will pick up, and people will just take it forward. But I think it's an important role for the EAC to have the general regulations, and I also think it's important for the EAC to look for some kind of equity amongst member states, because we all know that the partner states right now are at very different levels. And against this background, we started this 2025. Maybe 2025 even then it wasn't a big question. I think what we'll see is this matter will expand, either directly with respect to a program, but it is cross-cutting. It will become an issue in all our areas. And I just allude to health again, in Ebola. I mean, if there are practical questions, practical solutions coming out, the question was how can that be sustained? We will certainly pick it up in our programs, in the EAC programs. So we are looking for solutions. Everybody can help and can assist. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Do we have another question from members of the press? Okay. As we conclude, we can just reaffirm that digitization and artificial intelligence is one of the key components in the EAC's 7th development strategy, as is stated. So it's sure set to be something that the EAC really takes a front look into and ensures supports consistently. Thank you very much. Ambassador Muyambe? Perhaps you have something else to...
Yeah, I accept the promotion of the ambassador. Thank you very much, press. Thank you very much, partners. Thank you very much, German government and your delegation. Thank you, our partners, especially Zindi, that is championing these AI for EAC challenges. And we are very glad to have the private sector. I'm a scientist, and the scientists will always talk to ourselves. But now, with the private sector and the linkage, we are now glad that we have different range of private sector and partners, and that one also makes our sustainability for this AI Alliance. I welcome you for lunch, and thank you very much. We can clap for our panelists and also the press. Thank you very much, and have a nice evening. Thank you. For the press, this is not for the press. We are invited for lunch next cafeteria, the next room. Thank you very much.
Okay. Mimi ni Daktari Caroline Asimwe, katibu mtendaji wa Kamisheni ya Kiswahili ya Afrika Mashariki. Tuko hapa leo katika makao makuu ya Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki. Tunashuhudia uzinduzi uzinduzi wa mashindano ya shughuli za Akiliunde. Mashindano haya yatakuwa baina ya vijana ambao wataweza kushiriki katika uvumbuzi wa mifumo ya kidijitali ambayo itaegemea masuala mbalimbali, ikiwa ni masuala ya afya, hasa kwa kuegemea ugonjwa wa Ebola ambao umelipuka hivi karibuni. Vile vile pia kuna masuala ya mashindano kuhusu huduma za kifedha na namna Akiliunde inavyoweza kusaidia kuwezesha raia wa Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki kushiriki na kupata huduma za kifedha kwa lugha ambayo wanaielewa. Kama Kamisheni ya Kiswahili tunashiriki katika muungano wa ESTO Alliance ili tuweze kutambua na kuthibitisha kwamba Kiswahili au lugha ni kipengele muhimu katika kuelezea au katika kuzungumzia masuala ya Akiliunde. Hatuwezi kupata masuluhisho ya matatizo ya Afrika bila kuzingatia lugha ya Kiafrika, na hatuwezi kuzingatia maendeleo ya teknolojia bila kuangalia kipengele cha lugha. Ni lazima tuwe na data, tuwe na moduli ambazo zinatumia lugha zetu za Kiafrika ili tuweze kuwezesha wananchi wetu wa Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki kuelewa maendeleo na haja ya utangamano wa kikanda. Na tunaposhuhudia mabadiliko haya ya teknolojia, kuna haja ya kujipanga kama Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki kwa mstari wa mbele kuongoza bara zima la Afrika. Kwa sasa lugha ya Kiswahili ni lugha ya kimataifa kama ilivyotambuliwa na shirika la UNESCO na kukubaliwa na Umoja wa Mataifa na pia Afrika na pia Umoja wa Afrika unatambua lugha ya Kiswahili kama lugha ya kazi. Kwa hivyo kuna haja ya kuhakikisha kwamba lugha hii inapewa kipaumbele. Katika Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki, lugha ya Kiswahili ni lugha mojawapo ya lugha rasmi pamoja na Kiingereza na Kifaransa. Na pia tukumbuke kwamba tuna lugha zetu za asili ambazo pia zinatakiwa kulindwa. Na Akiliunde ndio njia moja ya kuhakikisha kwamba hizi lugha zinalindwa na zinaendelezwa. Lakini tunasisitiza kwamba Kiswahili kipewe kipaumbele kwa sababu ni lugha ambayo inatuunganisha kama Waafrika na inatuwezesha kuchangia na kushiriki mijadala ya kimataifa, kwa sababu kama Wanaafrika Mashariki tuna uwezo huo, na tukitumia lugha ambayo tunaielewa tutawezeshwa. Kwa hivyo tunatoa wito kwa wanajumuiya Afrika Mashariki wote kushiriki, wito ukitolewa wa kushiriki katika mashindano ya kutumia Akiliunde katika uvumbuzi wa kidijitali. Tumeshasikia kwamba masuala ambayo tutazingatiwa ni masuala ya afya, masuala ya kifedha, na vijana haswa vyuo vikuu wanaomba kuomba na kushiriki kama inavyotakiwa. Washiriki zaidi ya 20,000 watashiriki na kufaidika na mradi ambao utaanzishwa hivi karibuni. Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki iko tayari kuendelea kushirikisha wanajumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki ili waweze kuchangia maendeleo ya jumuiya na kushiriki katika utangamano wa kikanda kwa ujumla.
Asante sana. Hapo ashasema yote tosha. Kwa hivyo iko sawa, nitawapa jina lako na position yake, kwa hivyo uko sawa. Chukua mic.